What's up, everyone? Kyle here. Welcome to this edition of Our Travel Tips. Today I'm talking about uh, journaling and really capturing the moments that you're having while you're traveling. So this is something that I've found really important, something that I've really gotten a lot out of in my travels, and honestly, it's really fun to look back all these years later and kind of relive those experiences. So journaling is really the main thing, main focus in this video today. I think it's really important and really key to getting the most out of your travels to bring some sort of notebook, some sort of journal with you, whether that's a physical one like the one I have here. This is one that I use currently for my travels, or whether it's on your phone or computer or whatever it is, just some way that you can, write down or document your travels. I know it might seem like a pain while you're traveling. I know some days when I'm traveling, it seems like a pain and I don't really want to do it. But looking back on previous travels, I'm so thankful that I did take the time to write those things down, and now I have those memories captured forever. Um, so that's the main thing is bring some sort of way to document your travels with you, and make the time whether it's in the morning or while you're eating lunch or in the evening after you've had a fun day of traveling, to just take a moment to just reflect on the day, to write down some of the things that you did and saw. um, you'll really thank yourself later. I have an old notebook, which is kind of buried away in my travel stuff right now, so I didn't get it out. But it was when I traveled to Australia and lived there for a semester. I did a ton of traveling in Asia. Before I went there, I did a bunch of traveling in New Zealand and around Australia, places like Fiji when I was on that trip. And I'm so thankful that I wrote down a lot of things about that trip. It's been fun to look back. What is it, 6 years later now, and really see that. So um, that's a tip for you. So one thing that you can do to keep track and kind of document or journal for your trips is to take pictures of all the places that you go to, the restaurants you eat at, the places where you stay, and that sort of thing. I've done that a lot where there's like one place that I really want to make sure I remember, and so I'll take a picture of the sign of the name, or whatever it is. That way I'll be able to remember it. Also, just taking pictures, for me personally, some people kind of are, very into taking a lot of pictures when they travel. Some people not so much. I am more so into taking a lot of pictures, because it makes it really easy for me to go back to that time and place. I can really easily visualize, that moment when I look at that picture. So even now, looking back at some of my earlier travels when I was younger, when I was a kid, the pictures I took, I remember, the time and place. I remember, at least a little bit of how I was feeling in that moment, by looking at those pictures. Still, all these years later. So that's a good way as well. And then one other thing I would say, which, as you've seen in some of these videos, postcards and magnets, as you can see behind me. Not only are they cheap, relatively speaking, but they show a good image, or they, show a specific place that you've been to. And so it's an easy way to keep track of all these different places that you've been, and really just, kind of relive that moment. So, like I said, journaling, I think, is really important. I think it'll help you get more out of the trip. It'll help you get more out of the trip in the future as well. Every time you go back to look at what you've written, what you've taken pictures of, the magnets you have, the postcards you have, you'll get to relive that trip again and again. So I think it's a really important part of travel, and I think it'll make your trip that much better, and make your life that much better. I love remembering all the trips I've taken and sharing those trips with others, and looking at all my magnets. It's just a fun reminder of all the things that I've gotten to see and do. So, journal, take pictures, enjoy the moment, reflect on it and keep track of that stuff, write it down, take it with you so that, maybe if you're feeling down or something, you can look back on it, and relive those moments, those trips. So, hopefully that helped you guys, and look forward to seeing you guys again soon. Keep traveling. I'll look forward to seeing y'all around the world soon.